Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Cavalier SC3, Moca FC 0, and CONCACAF Caribbean Cup 2023 Group A Match Day 3. Cavalier SC3, Moca FC 0 en la Copa Caribbeana de la CONCACAF. Grupo A, Jornada 3. Cavalier didn't really dominate the game, but they got the goals they needed. They got the moments they needed. They put the chances past that they needed. Standing on the head, of course. Keeper stood on his head. Very simple game, I would have to say. Cavalier, goals were scored as follows. Shaniel Thomas scores in the 25th minute. Hamilton crosses the ball in. Thomas makes the trailing run. He heads the ball into the net to make it 1-0. 1-0. Beautiful goal. Great run. Exactly what you want to see if you are a Cavalier fan. Halftime, it is 1-0. 1-0. Medio tiempo. 58th minute, Shaniel Thomas scores once again. Hamilton has the ball. He pushes it back near the penalty spot. Thomas is right there. He pops the ball into the net. Quick shot. First one-timer pretty much for Thomas. Makes it 2-0. 2-0 in the 58th minute. Then in the 77th minute, there's a penalty given to Cavalier. Thomas takes it, going for his hat trick, and he gets his hat trick. He takes a short run-up, rolls the ball into the net. Nothing Moca could do. 77th minute, 3-0, 3-0, and that's the way it would end. 3-0, 3-0 in Jamaica for Cavalier. Big game, big win for Cavalier SC. Top of the group with 7 points. In Group A with a match left for them. They have a bye week next week. They play the last match day. They play 1, 2, 3, and 5. Their bye week is week 4, match day 4. So they don't play next week in Caribbean Cup. Full-time 3-0, 3-0. Stats are as follows. 9 shots to 8, 6 shots on goal to 5, 41% possession to 59%. 229 passes to 406, 74% pass accuracy to 92, 8 fouls to 11, 3 offside to 5, 3 yellow cards to 3, 0 red cards to 0, and 3 corners to 3. With that being said, I think Cavalier defensively was the better team. I think Cavalier was the better team defensively. I think offensively they had the better chances on net. I think Moca, they didn't really have any offensive chances. They may have held more possession. They didn't really have any offensive chances. Moca just let themselves get dug into a hole. You know, they never really tried to get a draw. They were playing, I don't know exactly what they were playing for, because they certainly weren't playing for a draw. They certainly weren't playing for the win. Cavalier outclassed them. Even though Cavalier didn't have more possession, they had less passing accuracy. Cavalier legitimately outclassed Moca, and they were down in some stats. They were ahead in the one that mattered, though. They were ahead in the stat that matters, which is goals. Cavalier, again, goalkeeper made a lot of saves, stood in his head. Barclay stood in his head, yeah. Stood in his head, made a lot of saves. Beautiful game from him. Would have been the man of the match if Thomas didn't get the hat trick, because I think giving the guy who got the hat trick, not giving the guy who got the hat trick man of the match would be a pretty stupid thing not to do. Like, if you get a hat trick, I think you're man of the match. I think that's something that most people agree on, is that if you score a hat trick, you are man of the match. In theory. So, there you go. But Hamilton played amazingly, got 2 assists. Thomas, 3 goals. Again, man of the match. He got a hat trick. So Thomas is man of the match for me. Moca, I just didn't see it, honestly. I don't see, like, they didn't even show any fight, really. They held possession. They chased the game. And they got nothing out of it, to be honest. And it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, because you would think, hey, this team should want to play harder. I know they're on the road, but Jamaica's not like playing in El Salvador, okay? It's not like playing in El Salvador or Honduras. You can win on the road in Jamaica. You can. If things, of course, do go your way. Now the question is, what was Moca's modus operandi here? Because if it was to play the game, play it out, sure. They have 3 points, though. Yes, they have 3 points. They had a win in this group. They're third place. You would think that maybe they could get something out of this game and put themselves in a position where they could get out of the group. You would think. But no. They sort of did it to themselves. They sort of shot themselves in the foot today. That's kind of what this game was. They shot themselves in the foot. And you hate to see it because it's like, oh, who would have thought that Moca would have... I thought they were going to do better. I thought Cavalier would win. But I thought Moca were going to do better. I expected a tougher match. I expected a tighter match. I expected a match that was a fight. I didn't expect I wouldn't say it was a blowout, but I wouldn't expect a easy 3-0 for Cavalier. I expected them to win. I expected Cavalier to win. But a 3-0 win, I didn't expect that. I expected like 2-1, 3-2. Moca, I'm disappointed in them, the way they played. I'm disappointed. They had some good defense, but no offense to speak of. And that's the problem. Like, if you have no offense to speak of, what are you doing? Like, the object of the game is to put the goal into the net, or the ball into the net, not to defend the ball. I mean, yeah, of course. You can't let a ball go into your goal. That's the part of defense. But defense doesn't score you goals. Offense scores you goals. But the more you score goals, the less you have to rely on your defense. But the less you score goals, the more you have to rely on your defense, the more you put them in a bad position, which is kind of what Moca did. And Thomas made them pay. Simple as. So, there you go. That's pretty much all I got to say. Thomas, again, man of the match. Barclay, big game, goalkeeping-wise. Cavalier stays top of the group with 7 points. Defense Force on a bye week is second with 4. And it looks like they'll hold on to that because Moca couldn't get anything out of this game. So, there you go. So, with that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play this. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for a live watch-along and review of Inter Miami CF versus Toronto FC. Should I watch it? No. Am I watching it? Yes. I mean, it is Messi Mania still, even though I'm rooting for Toronto. This is the first time I'm rooting against Messi during Messi Mania, but you know what? We're going to go with it. With that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.